they have to buy a set of cookware first, right?
Yes.
Then they have to come to the open house, right?
Yes.
They have to attend the training. A little bit difficult and harder than selling. Am I right?
Correct.
Good. So really, if you ask yourself a question, is that if you book a dinner in the show, what are you asking them? All you're asking them is read the script, lift the phone, call the guy, right? Well, we ignore these things, right? Now again, I'm going to ask you a question. Everybody, today we're going to talk about 5 behaviors later on. In the next topic, I'll talk to you about it. Because I do realize that the number one, most important task of a consultant or a dealership is to book dinners, not to sell, not to recruit.
Right.
The best dealerships, the best consultant, the best leaders, the best distributors are bookers. Selling is a direct result of booking dinners. Recruit is the direct result of selling the set of cookware. So where does the sale and recruit comes from? Booking dinner. So if you notice, while your business is up and down, there is one thing you should take a look. Your booking is erratic. Your booking is not constant. Your booking is not consistent. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because selling is a skill. Recruiting is a skill. So what good is selling skill? What good is recruiting skill if you have no places to go? You understand? Do you agree with me?
Yes.
Right? You may be the best person in this office today, but what good is that if you're not cooking tonight? I tell you, all of us are the best people in Salad Master, right? But what good is that if we're not cooking tonight? And even if there's 50 people here and only 2 or 3 will be cooking tonight, it means nothing to us, right? Look at the numbers today. How many sets sold? Only 2 out of 50. Think about that. Are you happy with that?
No.
I'll leave that to you. Okay, number 3. Always ask and engage the host, hostess, or prospect all the time. Everybody read that.
Always ask and engage the host, hostess.
Okay, look at me, look at me, look at my face. How many eyes do I have?
2.
How many ears do I have?
2.
How many mouth do I have?
1.
That's why the best booker are listeners and observers. They use their eyes if they're in front of people. They use their ears when they do the phone call. They don't use their mouth all the time. You understand? That's a salesperson. Bookers listen, observe before they talk. That's what they say. Always ask, always engage. Okay? If you're talking, you're not engaging. Right? Now you think your customer will engage with you? Absolutely not. Right? They're not going to do that because they know you're going to sell a set of cookware to them. So you open that up for them. You want them to engage to you. And how do you engage your customer? Asking questions, giving them special time, giving time to recognize, and more importantly, give them the chance to talk.
Exactly.
You understand? Give them the chance to talk. Right? That would be number 3. Let's talk about number 4. 1, 2, and 3. Read it.
Focus on the right objectives of the
Wow. This is one of the most common error of salespeople.
1, 2, and 3.
What is the focus of or the objective of our booking, by the way? Anybody?
Selling.
Okay, sell. What do you say?
Selling.
Selling. What you do?
Booking.
What's that? Okay. That's the point. The focus of booking is cooking. All right, that's the very objective. The focus of cooking is selling. The focus of selling is recruiting. Okay, so if you jump on board, you go to the selling right away. How do you do that? Without cooking. Because our job is to cook first, right? So really, every time you are in front of Marison, you're in front of Ning, and you're booking a dinner, your job is to get that cooking date right away. Right? Your job is not to say, I'm going to sell a professional set. I'm going to recruit. Guess what's going to happen to your discussion today? Well, we have a good product. We have a good program. You start talking about products, program, people, plan. That's not going to work. You understand? Because you're selling. People are allergic when you start booking, whether it's in the phone or face-to-face engagement. They're allergic to products. They're allergic to plans, they're allergic to program, and more importantly, they're allergic to price. Right? Then they smile at you, they walk away. Then what do you do after that? Let me think about that. Right? Now who causes the problem? You. They don't. Right? Your job when you book a dinner, very simple. And we're going to talk about the script today. Your job is to have 2-3 minutes getting. You talk about yourself, you talk about themselves, you talk about what can you do together. Let me repeat that. Okay, when you book a dinner, you talk about yourself, you talk about themselves, then you talk about what you're going to talk and discuss. Not the products, not the programs, not the price. We'll talk about script later on. Okay, all right. Go to number 5. 1, 2, and 3.
Make it easy for them to say yes. Practice your script.
Wow. I'm gonna lead you some terminologies tonight. When you say, how do you introduce yourself when you book a dinner? When you say the name, who are you? You know what? Scott, let me ask you a question. Have you heard the word, I'm a disease control specialist? What? Okay? You shut them. But you tell them, I'm a chef. Oh, yeah, okay. I know that. I'm a cook. I know that. Right? Do something different. Right? Do something. I'm a disease avoidance counselor. That's my job.
Disease avoidance.
Right? Think about that. Right? Oh, what do you do, by the way? Oh, I'm a disease avoidance counselor. What do you do? Well, you know what? We have 20,000 people in this program today that I'm teaching. And we have more, right? And you know what I would do is set up an appointment with you, Scott, and let me talk to you about their story. Let me talk to you about their review. Let me talk to you about the experience. So, will Friday work for you?
Sure.
How about lunch or dinner?
Dinner.
How about 4? So, did I talk about product? What is it in your mind? Disease avoidance specialist? What's that all about? Let's talk about that. You know what? How about telling them? You know what? What do you do? I specialize in carb bring down development program. What's that? You just don't talk to me. You know, we are health and nutrition company. Everybody says that. Our competition says that. Be unique, be special. Right? Let's do something different than they do, right? Shut them all the time. Right? What's your company's name? I'm a health benefit company. I work with a health benefit company. We are an advocate of health and nutrition. We are a movement.
Oh.
Well, think about the words. Right? Everybody wants to go to the movement. Everyone wants to be a health advocate. Everyone wants to be able. Said, what do you do, by the way? I'm a toxic control specialist. Remember we talk about toxic too in our body, right? Yes. What do? We remove away things that could destroy, harm us, and take it. So I'm a toxic. I'm in toxic removal business. And you, did you want to hear about that? I got 50,000. How many Salad Master owners do we have? Maybe 100,000 the last 7 years. And then use that. We have 100,000 followers right now. All right? They are practicing, they're teaching right now. And guess what? My job is to make sure I can teach it to you too. Okay, will Friday be good for you? Let me tell you about their story. Let me tell you about their experiences, about toxic removal from their health, from their body. Beautiful words, isn't it? Everybody said, what? What's that? Well, I can explain that to you, but of course, if I talk to you, I'll talk to you more about that on Friday. How about that? Leave something. When you talk about, free dinner, okay, I heard about this, especially Filipino, right? They walk away that salad master, okay. Free dinner, salad cutting, pancit delivery, I already know that. All right, so stay away from the more basic, be unique all the time. Isn't that nice? Only introduce yourself face to face. Okay, name? Okay, my name is Paroy. I'm in the Health Benefit Company program. What's that? I said, that's amazing. My job is specializing in toxic removal business. That's what I do. We are 100,000 people who are listening to us and they're taking advantage of this program. And I would like to set appointment for you so I can tell them their story and my story.